Hi guys. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing wonderful. And let's just address the elephant in the room, child. I know I have been gone like for a while. I'm using natural lighting right now and I do not know how it's coming out. But so far it's looking okay, so I guess we'll see. But anywho, yeah, I've been gone for a long time and I'm gonna tell you guys, give you guys some of the rundown of what happened, right? So you guys know that I'm very I'm not about to come on here and lie to you guys, because I mean, what's the purpose, like, when I could just keep my business to myself, right? So basically, you guys know that, I had a sleep problem for years. I'm always talking about it. And I have been researching like different remedies, holistic and stuff like that, because I tried to do the natural route before I even think about like prescription drugs and whatever, because I mean, it's things going to your system, right? It's synthetic. So but anyways, I had this problem like since I was about 17, 18. I always had it, in my even younger years than that. But it wasn't as bad until, I turned like 18, 19, 20. And it went haywire. And, I try everything, that I can, from valerian roots. I try, it's like over the counter and so on. Melatonin. I've tried chamomile, a lot of herbal, stuff, like, I try like for, my sleeping, but to no, solution. And it reached a point that, it started to make me really depressed. Yeah, it started to make me really depressed. And depression is not a nice thing, And then I had other things that I, been dealing with and so on. I'm so tired, child. I'm so tired. Yes, I know. I'm so tired. But, life it gotta go on. So, I've been doing everything that I can to cope, because to wake up every day and, you don't sleep, it's dangerous, because, I mean, how can you function if you can't sleep? The way your brain is supposed to be working, the way your brain is supposed to be triggering certain signals is not doing it to its full capability. So it has been crazy for me, and I really had to take a break because, I have been dealing with work and the stressors at work and everything, and then, not sleeping, like, it would make anybody basically go insane. So, yeah, so basically, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I don't know why I just did that. But what I wanted to tell you guys is that obviously, I also gained some weight. I'm taking it off, and yeah, I've lost some, child. My hands are getting smaller again. And, I'm not expecting to go back to the weight that I was like, back in the day, like, because I was like really slim. I don't want that, If I take probably like 3 more pounds off, I'll be great, I'll be good. 3 to 4, because I'm tall, so I can't, like, lose too much weight, start looking funny on me, like strange, like weird, like, girl, what's going on? Eat some food, because I'm tall. So weight looks like more drastic, when I lose it, on, a taller person. Another thing about the sleep is that I hope you guys don't mind, me telling you guys what's going on, because I mean, I left my channel and, it is so funny that I still have subscribers. You guys are legit. You guys are so great, like so loyal, because I mean, I've left for like a long time and I'm still gaining subscribers. So I thank you guys so much for that. Other than that, yeah, when you're not sleeping, obviously your metabolism slows down. I don't know if some of you guys know that, but it does slow down because your body's not getting to rest. Your heart is not really getting to, be at rest. A lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. So, and yeah, back down under my eyes. Always had baggy eyes, but you're not sleeping. So I mean, obviously that's what's gonna happen, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not coming on here to lie to you guys. You know, I'm just coming here to keep it real, because I believe in growth, and I believe that I've grown so much. I've grown so on the positive side, you know, I'm trying to definitely cope the best way I can. You know, I also, you know, try to basically, you know, stay away from like the drama, stay away from things that are not gonna make me feel my best, because, you know, when you're going through certain situations, you know, I mean, obviously you're already feeling the worst you can feel, but I will not allow anybody anymore to come into my life and, you know, burden me down, stress me out. And it's okay that, you know, sometimes, you know, people can, you know, you have issues, you know, your friends, you know, or family, you know, they have issues that, you know, they talk to you about. But there are some people that they always have issues, and they stress you out, and you know, you can only bear so much as a human being. I can only bear so much as a human being when I'm going through my problem, and there's nobody, I'm not blaming anything, you know, I'm not blaming anything. So do not take it that way, because, you know, as grown people, you gotta accept, you gotta be accountable for things. You know, you're supposed to know who you let into your space, and I let the wrong people into my space, and you know, people just come and basically, you know, they have to put the whole world on you because you let them, or I let them. And then, you know, when it comes to you going through something, they don't care, because they're always like complaining. So when it's time for them to even see that, you know, their friend is going through something, they don't have eyes to see, because they're always complaining. It's always issues. So take myself away from those things. I had to, because it was just too much for me. And you know, I have to, like, you know, just keep positive vibes and positive things and positive flow and positive energy into my life. So that's what I did. So I had to separate myself from some people, and you know, I feel much better doing that. You know, better finding myself, and you know, feeling better. I don't feel as weighed down as how I was feeling. Yeah. Another thing that, yeah, girl. Yeah, the girls grew, child, you know, because obviously, you know, when you put on weight, sometimes it goes to your boobs, sometimes it goes to your ass, sometimes, you know, your butt. Sometimes it goes to your thighs and stuff like that. It went to my boob, and it went to my butt, and a little bit went to my belly. I don't have a big belly, but, you know, I gained a little weight there. But as I said, you know, the weight is coming off, so I'm so happy about that. Another thing that I want to tell you guys, this is going to be a long video, because I mean, obviously I haven't seen you guys for a long time. I hope you guys are doing great. Honestly, from my heart, I hope you guys are doing great. Oh my gosh, like that phone keep on going off, child. Going off, I mean off, not off. But anyways, so what else I wanted to say to you guys? Yeah, child. I thought that I was pregnant, and I wanted it to happen, child, but then, you know, I was having the symptoms and all those things. And I guess sometimes, you know, you really want it to happen, that you think, you know, the mind trick you that you are. You're starting to have like the very signs and symptoms that you are. And I thought that I was, child. I was so over the moon. And then, you know, I checked, child. You know, I mean, we're grown people. You know, I took a test, and it was negative. I was like, oh my God, let the lines be positive. Let the 2 lines be positive. But it wasn't. I mean, it's, you know, in time, it will come to pass. I'm a strong believer in that. What else I have to tell you guys? Oh my gosh. I cannot forget this. I have to tell you guys. I'm so proud of myself. The reason why I'm so proud of myself is because, you know, I mentioned it like years ago, you know, that I've been getting, like, you know, I've been learning Spanish and stuff like that, getting back into my Spanish. And, you know, some people are very good at certain things, you know. You have some people in high school that were like really bad in Spanish, but for some reason they, you know, life happened that they get to be among Spanish people, and the best way to learn Spanish is immersion, you know. And, you know, from being around people and everything, you know, speaking it all the time, you're immersed into the language, and then you start basically speaking and you start understanding stuff. But for me, I don't really have any Spanish speaking friends, so I had to do it like, you go into college, it doesn't really do anything because you only basically do the class. You have to speak. So for me, it was like, it wasn't like really difficult. There comes a time, oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that in the background, but I do not want to get up. There comes a time that, I have my time like, oh my God, this will kill me. Like, come on, like, get it, because sometimes you think you know some things, some vocabularies, and then you'll be like, huh? What is, what's the meaning of this, So every minute, well, my Jamaican is coming out, child. So every minute, like, I have to be going over some of the words and everything, even though I was excellent in Spanish in high school. I never got an 80 something in high school in Spanish. It's always 90s. I remember a few times that I got hundreds in Spanish. I was really good in Spanish. So I was like, okay, let me just get it from the beginning, like, from those times. And I always wanted to be bilingual. And oh my gosh, child is coming along perfectly. I had my ups and downs. I watched Telemundo, I watched Spanish, everything. Even my phone is in Spanish. You gotta take drastic measures for your goal. And I said, this year is gonna be the year. And child, when I turn on Telemundo, Caso Cerrado, the Spanish novellas and everything, I started to click. I just started to understand, like, basically 90% of everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes to the Spanish gods, child. So I am so happy about that, and I just need to start speaking with people. Sometimes I go to the bodega, and once in a while. I mean, obviously when I go there, I don't stay long, so I mean, I can't get to really talk as much as I want to, but like I'm speaking it as much as I can, child, and I'm understanding it, and I'm so proud of myself, child. So yeah, I give myself probably a month or two, and I will come in on here and speaking it to you guys. Watch and see. So that's basically what's been happening for me. I'm gonna try to see how I can turn around my channel and stuff like that, make it more exciting, because believe it or not, it might not seem as like that at times, but I do love my channel, and I want it to grow. And the fact that people are still subscribing excuse me, it's saying something. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to be, obviously a better person, a better individual, a better human being, a better friend, like, and pray a lot, because I keep on saying, and I always say that certain things is only God alone can solve. No matter how you go to people for them for advice and everything, there are certain things only God alone can just put a stop to. And yeah, I always try to depend on him for everything. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's long and so on. I also heard about like the changing the YouTube partnership. You have to have 4,000 video hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I remember back in the day when I started, like, you had to have like at least 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, that was yeah. But YouTube would contact you. You didn't contact YouTube. They would contact you to be like, okay, I want to invite you to the partnership program. Those days were amazing on YouTube. I miss those days. Now it's just like, I don't even know. But girl, get your coins. And I have over 3,000 subscribers, and more video views than whatever they're asking for, so it didn't affect me. But I just don't make videos for the money, because I mean, I'm not really getting anything on my channel. I really like to do it, and I'm gonna start doing it as often as I can, but I'm gonna try to turn my channel around into a different direction. So yeah, this is your girl Finey back at you, and I'll talk to you. Yeah, the waist is getting snatched again, child. I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah.